what's up everyone? GameDad here, coming at you guys with part 4 of my current PS4 collection series. Now, we are almost done. We got one more part after this coming next week, so be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons as well as that little notification bell so you can alert whenever that video comes out. Now, for today's video, let's dive in and check out the games that are on the list. First up, we have The Last of Us Part 2, released by Naughty Dog in 2020, and this is one that is on my backlog. I'm very close to being able to start playing through this one, and I am very excited to. I have heard mixed things, but I've been trying to stay away from any kind of reviews or anything like that. That way there's no spoilers or anything, and I'm really excited to play this game. Next up is Little Big Planet 3, released by Sumo Digital in 2014, and this one is just really a continuation of the first two Little Big Planets. Graphically, it is better because it's PS4 instead of PS3, but overall, gameplay is essentially the same. There's a lot more costumes, new decorations, stuff like that. The story was just kind of meh, in my opinion, wasn't that great, but overall, I mean, another fun game as Sackboy. Here is Loading Human Chapter 1, released by Untold Games in 2016, and this is a PSVR game, and it's okay. The controls are a little bit janky and cause a little bit of motion sickness, at least for me. The story isn't massive or anything. As I said, this is Chapter 1, and I haven't checked to see if they've released more chapters yet, but overall, it's just okay. Up next is Mass Effect Andromeda, released by BioWare in 2017, and this is another one. Have not had a chance to play it yet. Was really excited when it came out, got all the stuff for it, and then other games came out and I started playing those instead. I have heard not great things about this. I don't know if maybe updates have fixed a lot of the issues that people had with this game. If it's with the story, then not really much you can do there, but overall, I mean, the game looks gorgeous. And here we have Medieval, released by Other Ocean Interactive in 2019, and this is a full remake of the original, I believe, PS1 version. And the game looks great. It still plays super goofy. I mean, the controls, they're intuitive and they work as intended, but overall, I mean, its overall concept is kind of a silly game, but it is really fun. I think it's a lot less scary looking on PS4, though. And here we have Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, released by Kojima Productions in 2015. And this game has such a long, stinking intro. Oh my goodness. I thought it would be something like, you know, a regular game where 10 minutes or so and you're in. No, it was like an hour and a half to get to the main gameplay. And all in all, I wasn't super impressed. Here we have Mirror's Edge Catalyst, released by EA Dice in 2016, and if you've ever played a Mirror's Edge game, yep, that's what this is. They are all basically the same. Their controls get a little more fluid and a little more dynamic as the games progress, and graphically, this one is far superior than previous titles, in my opinion. And, I mean, yeah, it's just a parkour game. That's really all it is. Up next is Monster Hunter World, released by Capcom in 2018, and this game graphically is beautiful. It is such a phenomenal looking game. I have it on PS4 and I have it on PC, and the gameplay overall, it's really good. It controls very easily. It really builds up your character as you go along, as you start learning new techniques, and it's just fantastic. Up next, we have Moss, released by PolyArt Games in 2018, and this is probably the most gorgeous and best VR game that I have ever played on PSVR. It is fantastic. The story is amazing, and it's not even complete yet, but the story is amazing. Graphically, it is so beautiful, and just I can't highly recommend this game enough. Up next is Murdered Soul Suspect, released by Airtight Games in 2014, and I haven't played through the full game. I kind of got bored with it, to be honest, but in the beginning it has a like kind of LA noir sort of feel to it, just with its overall theming, and I mean, it's okay. It's not that great in my opinion. Yeah. Now here we have No Man's Sky, released by Hello Games in 2016, and I bought it right when it came out. I was super excited at the potential, and I was completely let down. This game has so much controversy surrounding it. It was not great when it came out at all, and it just had so many bugs and problems. But now the game is actually quite amazing, so you should probably check it out. Here is The Order 1886, released by Ready at Dawn in 2015. And this game did not get very good reviews when it came out. I don't know if that's improved over time or not. But honestly, I thought it was really fun. I thought it was a cool game. It's kind of werewolfy, vampire-y, that sort of genre. But I thought it was a gorgeous game, and I really enjoyed the story. Up next is The Outer Worlds, released by Obsidian Entertainment in 2019, and you guessed it, another one I haven't played yet. All of these newer titles in the past year or so are all on my backlog. I am slowly getting through them, and I've heard really fun and awesome things about Outer Worlds, especially the team behind it that made it, so I'm very excited to actually play through this game. Up next is Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, released by PopCap Games in 2016. And this one, in my opinion, was a dramatic improvement over the first Garden Warfare. They added more actual story to it. The gameplay is way better. The online is way better. Just everything about this game was better. Even the graphics. So this game, I enjoyed. I like this one. Up next is the PlayStation VR demo disc, released by Sony in 2016. They released a few of these, but this is the first one. And I wasn't originally going to include this, but it is a physical thing that I have in the collection. And all it is just, like old school gamer magazine demo disc style. You go through, it's got little snippets of a bunch of different PSVR games, a lot of which I have. And it's cool. Up next is Prey, released by Arcane Studios in 2017. And this is like a reimagining or whatever of the original Prey game. And I had that one, I believe, on 360, and that was a really cool game. I really enjoyed it. This game is absolutely nothing like that game at all. And I really didn't care for this one. Graphically, it's way better. But the story, I don't know, it just didn't grab me the way the other one did. And last up for this video is Putty Squad, released by System 3 in 2014. And if you're looking at the cover of this and thinking, wow, that looks like a dumb game, yep, you're right. It's a dumb game. I saw it, I think it was like $2, picked it up. I have this kind of game, or like this series on a couple other platforms. And I mean, the game is just, it's so dumb. It's fun because it's dumb though. And there you have it, everyone. That is everything on the list today for part 4 of my PS4 collection series. Now, we had some really good heavy hitters on here, some games that I have not had a chance to play yet, and I'm really excited to be able to pick these up and play them. My backlog, as you can imagine, is fairly large, but I am trying to get to a lot of these AAA titles that have come out recently. That way I get to enjoy and experience them. Now, if you guys liked today's video, please let me know down in the comments below, and while you're down there, please be sure to also hit those like and subscribe buttons, as well as that little notification bell so you get an alert every time I get a new video coming out. Now, as always, I'm GameDad. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later.